Last night I made the video about the Astrofest festival and how I actually got scammed. And then I woke up today with a lot of people saying being scammed might have saved your life. And I really didn't understand. Oh my God. Okay, so I just got the message. I really didn't understand like what exactly they meant. Too, I remember when I went towards the festival yesterday, I was talking to one of the paramedics, and she was like, "Oh my God, people have died today!" Like, cause I mean, I had walked like almost 3.5 miles, and I was like, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't work, and they were like, "Man, like, leave us alone. Like, we literally got bigger shit to worry about. Like, people have died." So, is I'm making this video is to show you guys exactly what happened, and let's go ahead and play this video.
Beginning
This is
this
like
morning, but we
really
do know
sad.
that
But
8
watch this.
people have died and more than 20 people had to be taken to the hospital. 11 of those people had CPR in progress as they were being taken to the hospital. Sky Eye did catch that long line of ambulances last night as things were trying to wrap up at the concert. Right now, we know authorities are still working to identify the victims who died at that scene. And we're going through video at this point to figure out exactly what happened. Authorities say that they are still trying to determine what went wrong.
So here's the stuff. In 2019, the festival had 50,000 people capacity, right? In 2021, because they want to make up for not having the festival in 2020, what did they do? They doubled the capacity, same amount of entrances. I'm assuming more security and more because there were a lot of private security out there, including like license to carry weapons and the ones without license to carry weapons. There were several police officers out there. They had police officers on horses. They had police officers on go-karts. I mean, they had police officers every single where. But again, let's listen to what the news has to say.
Trying to get answers this morning. We're going to start with Eyewitness News reporter Pooja Lodia. Good morning, Pooja.
Good morning to you, Jeff. As we speak, police are pouring through video.
No, because what actually happened was right before the event even started, there was like a
had to have CPR
there was a campaign that happened where security couldn't just keep up with the line. And one of the issues that happened is because I've done security before. You never hold a long line for too long. The goal is to plan ahead and start letting people in slowly onto the time of arrival. The biggest issue, the biggest problem you could ever have with having an event this large is having people become impatient. And what happened is you have to mess. That's why I'm an engineer right now. But if I was to go back and open my own security company, I'm pretty sure I'll do stuff a little bit different. You are not going to win the crowd. There were more than 5,000 people waiting in line, and you're not going to win. You have 5,000 people versus 100 security guards. What happened if they overtake? And that's the whole point of a revolution. You do not win. What you have to do is you have to control the crowd mentally. Start by letting people in slowly. As you go on with time, it lets them know, hey, it's about to be my turn. Once you allow them to stay there for so long and they become impatient, it's over. Like I'm just saying, that's a fact. I've done security and I know. But let me see if I could find a video. I don't care what they have to say because, again, as a lot of you guys already know, the event got canceled. So, yeah, there's not going to be any more Travis Scott Festival on Saturday. So, if you bought tickets, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. I don't know if they're going to like refund your money, even though you already attended like one event. So actually, this stuff, the biggest trampe happened around 9:15, and it was happening everywhere. Actually, actually observe an officer chasing and almost hitting like party goers with his go cat. I actually filmed a video of that, but like I pulled out my phone a little bit late. I mean, he was like turning the steering wheel, you could see flames going left and right. I was like, dude, you're not going to win. I wanted to step in and intervene for the safety of the officer and the safety of the crowd and the bystander. You let your guard down. That's what happened when you plan an event, but you do not have the potential or the medical resources to make sure it is a safe event.
From
First of
out
all,
of town,
they waited
so
too long
excited to see Travis
to
Scott. Here's what
to
this
let the
father
crowd
described
in, and you cannot
to
let
us
that
over
type
a
of
Zoom interview what he
anticipation build.
witnessed
You
and
will
felt.
never win. If I was to talk to the police inspector right now, I'll let him know exactly what went down, and I know right now they'll be looking for people to blame. It is pretty much like, why are they behaving like they didn't expect this to happen? Obviously, you have a big area. Obviously, when Trevor Scott hits the stage and Drake came out, what did you expect? You expected the crowd to stay back 50,000 more people. The reason I keep going with 50,000 more people was because whatever the crowd was in 2019 was more than the crowd from this year. What did you expect? You did not expect the people to like move forward into the front of the stage. Like, the other question I have is, what warning signs that you guys have? You have the money to host an event, but you couldn't take the time to post warning signs on the wall. So if there should be anybody to be blamed, the the city should be blamed for this. Like, I'm not saying it's okay that 8 people died, but somebody has to be held responsible for this. And the person I'm holding accountable are the people that failed to protect. Again, I don't want to like implicate anybody, but the people that failed to protect a safe environment for a party, like party goers. They paid their money to get into the event. Well, I'm thinking a lot of them did, because a lot
as
of
he
people
was in
just
the crowd
ran through the
himself.
event during the
People
day.
started pulling people over the railing to escape being suffocated, being smashed, and then there were probably a couple, 2 dozen people that were pulled over, and then about 4 of them were being administered CPR by paramedics. However, it took them a while to get to them because the crowds were actually trampling them.
So the father there kind of giving you a really good vision.
I mean, all we're saying right now is something that possibly could have been prevented if a few measures had been put into effect, right? But again, I feel really bad for the people that got hurt yesterday, the 8 people that died. Um, Obviously, you're never going to be forgotten. So I keep you in my prayers. But again, maybe me not going into the event was kind of a blessing. Again, I posted a video about getting scammed for $100. So $100 might have saved my life, as most people said in the comments. Again, the event has been canceled. So if you were planning to attend just Saturday event, just stay at home. I'm sorry, but you guys have a good one. Like my video, subscribe, and let me know if you were actually at the event.